Yeah, well,
Stop it. At least I didn't have the Discord one, which logs me off Discord. I have a button that automatically puts me on our Discord chat. Look, I automated the stuff that I could. Hello, chat.
Hello.
Yep, that works. Even my phone's being real slow. It's
Cool. Nah.
not
What
connected.
is
to
going
anything.
on? What's the name? I forgot the name.
How dare you?
Not what I'm talking about. Forgot how to even do this. God, I don't do Twitch much. Thank you. Nope, creator dashboard, I think. Yes, I think that's right. That. Ugh. Okay. I don't remember how to block people, so that's fine, I guess. God, what is that?
If we need to, we will.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead and talk while I try to remember how to do stuff. Not stream manager.
How has everybody's last few days been?
I am so tired.
Alright. Same, a little tired as well. Been pretty much fully booked every day.
Yeah, that's
It's fine,
That's
Sil. I
fair.
just forgot how to use Twitch. I'm sure we'll be fine.
how's the weather?
Cold and balls.
You have a blizzard going on right now?
Yeah, that's
So if I cut out
Yeah,
someone, you guys know why.
yeah, just random snow and ice storm for you. I know.
I did it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was muted.
I know, like 2.5 hours west of here, it's already snowing.
Fun.
So yeah, that's fun. Tomorrow here, mind you, this is very much the south. And 40 is cold. It's supposed to get like 15 degrees. It's gonna be crazy.
It was 1 degree on my drive home, not including wind chill.
Couldn't even get 2, just 1.
Just 1. I thought it was gonna hit 0, but it did not.
And here I am as a kid, hoping that it would get below 0 so we didn't have to go to school.
My bus almost slid off the road because every single road where I lived was a giant sheet of ice, like literally one sheet of ice, and they still made us to go to school. And it was like -10, like actually -10. Also, it feels like -18 right now.
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, that was at... Yeah. No, that's right. Whee! Winter sucks.
Where I am currently, it says it's 39 degrees.
Sorry for booping you.
Overnight, it's supposed to get to like 30.
Yeah, 2 days ago, we were at 40. And now we're single digits and into the negatives.
I would love to see what would happen if it got to negatives here.
Excuse me.
There would be so much chaos.
Yes. God, I remember being in Texas and there was like the tiniest of dusting on the ground and everyone was acting like it was the goddamn apocalypse.
Oh, speaking. So my wife sent me a message earlier. She was like, "Do you think I should run to the store and get some water and some snacks and stuff?" I was like, "What? Why?" Well, what happens if we get snowed in? It's going to be for a day, if that.
Sorry, snowed in Alabama. You get like what, an inch?
Yeah. The last time it actually stuck was about half an inch of snow.
Ooh, so scary.
Yeah, they shut down the roads and called, like, it was state of emergency.
Yeah, that actually kills me.
The best part is they did that at 8 o'clock, and by 9 the roads were clear. Because guess what? Blacktop, if the sun's out, gets hot.
Yeah. Good Lord, I was out working in the snowstorm because we couldn't close.
Yeah. No. Shortly after I moved into the house I'm in now
Hi, Furnace.
is when we had that half inch of snow.
You're so cold, Zeppo. You're so cold. She wants to be outside so much right now.
I'm sure she does.
She's husky. She loves the cold.
I know. I know.
She looks so much bigger when you do that, though.
I know. She's 55 pounds. She's a pretty big husky. Especially for a female. She's just bulky. She's so, like, stout.
Yes.
She's got that, like, sled puller genetics in her. She doesn't have that dainty husky.
Yeah. So there's apparently somebody that lives down by me And of course, I've got to be part of a community communication group. And everybody's like, make sure your dogs come in, make sure your dogs come in. And there's one dude that's like, I have huskies. They're fine.
Zeva was outside in the front yard while I was shoveling this morning. Tonight will be an interesting game.
Yeah. Should be fun. Will absolutely be interesting, and hopefully we will get some insight as to what's gonna happen next, since snowstorms in the Midwest.
Yeah, they killed our
obvious.
regular Sunday game, which would have been Motzi in Indy.
Yes.
So, Atlanta, one shot.
Yeah.
We like doing these occasionally. I need to do some for Detroit.
It's not a big deal. It's just that I can come up with random crap really fast.
Yeah, I don't unfortunately have the luxury of not thinking about work when I'm at work.
Yeah. See, that's the key, is always be at work, so you try not to think about it.
Right, unfortunately, I have to physically be present, and especially today, I had the one person who, like, literally cannot find a task to do by himself. Like, I'll tell him to pull things down from the top of an aisle, and he'll finish, and then he'll come, say, what do you want me to do next? How about you work on the next aisle? He'll do that. What do you want me to do next? An hour to close. When should I start closing procedures? How about now, when we always start them an hour to close? Like, he's worked for the company almost a year now and can't, like figure out tasks.
Yeah, it's and I mean this as respectfully as I can. There's a reason why some people won't make management.
Yeah, he's very nice. He is an exceedingly nice person. But there is just, yeah.
There's no common sense there.
Yeah. Like, it's nice to have an employee that will come ask me what they want me to do, but it's too much. Like, I can't even work on my own tasks for 45 minutes without him coming to ask me what he should do next.
Yeah. That's almost when you just want to write them down the list.
So we ran out of something in the store today, and he actually came and, like, if it's on the thing, can I restock it? Yes, that's how this works. Like, you are more than able to go into the freezer and restock the thing that isn't on the shelf when we have 9 of them in the back. Please. That was today's dumb question of the day.
Yeah. That sounds like all of my people.
Yeah. I have 2 of those. Except one doesn't ask, he just sits on his phone. I'm sorry, we're complaining and we've been putting off the game. Anyway, we can talk later. You
to
have
finish
what?
that. I have 15 of those.
Yeah, nice. I don't even have 15 employees.
I have 19 total. But anyway, to the game.
Yay, we're back.
Woohoo! We have made it.
Somehow.
Most of us. Most of us made it. So, let's do some introductions. I'm Dengle, Storyteller, as per usual. This is World of Darkness. There may or may not be situations that come up that may cause you some stress. Stress of any kind isn't necessarily a good thing. So make sure you can handle that and come back if you need to. If you cannot on it and you choose not to come back, this would be a decent one. Just not watch if it's going to cause problems. Seeing as this is a Life and Blood Atlanta game when it's supposed to be Midnight in Circle. This is not following Tori and Steven and Shiloh and Desi, but this is going to be slightly different. Playing our regular humans tonight are Faye and Nen.
Hello.
Hello. I'm playing someone named Brooke.
And I will be playing Mycel. Don't worry about how it's spelled.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mycel.
That's why I wasn't going to try to make the introduction for you. So yeah, they're just regular people. Exactly what they do, I don't even know, to be honest with you, because we threw this together today.
Brooke has no job.
But to give some background, get some introductions to exactly what's going on here. It's kind of a special night. It's a local battle of the bands, actually, held at one of the random bars downtown. And the main sponsor is Animal House Tattoos. They're not the only sponsor, but they are the main sponsor. They have the name on the banner a lot and stuff. And you two, for better or for worse, whether or not you are working it or you're just there to enjoy, are there. So, before we get too far into it, would either of you like to fully introduce your characters? Just, I mean, and tell us why you were
Why we're what?
there.
I can go first. Brooke is young 20s, maybe pushing 23. Hard to tell though. Looks much younger. Probably there to help, like, set up and tear down and things like that. Just a temporary job type of thing. Out of pocket, cash only type stuff.
Michael is a 20-year-old frat boy. I found a flyer and decided that it sounded fun. So he came over and started to listen to the bands.
Okay. So, it's been going on for a little bit now. It started about 6 p.m. It's supposed to be going on until like 2 or 3.
Quick question for you, Dengle, for timeline-wise. What night is this?
This would be the night that our coterie met the Banu, actually.
19th?
I believe so. But for continuity's sake, that's really all that matters. This is the night where Tori and Steven and Desi and Shiloh met our Banu visitors. And the current band that's up there is frankly not very good. They are trying to do a ska metal like rendition of Back in Black, and it just doesn't work. Obviously, why wouldn't it work? It's just, yeah, no. And they quickly get shooed off stage because the reception is not good. And Dante actually comes up. He's like, all right, so I apologize for whatever the hell that is. As an artist, even though I'm not a musical artist, that hurt me. Okay, so y'all go back to the drawing board. We'll see you next year, maybe. But I do have a little bit of a special guest. One of my artists over at the shop is actually going to come in and play a couple songs for you all until we get everything ready for the next little set. Check this dude out. Come down to the shop, get some art from him, and he kind of turns. He's like, Blaze and the band. And sure enough, Blaze comes up and he kind of sets up, plugs it. And they immediately go off into kind of what they saw at the pop-up little club thing. It's much better received. Now, Michael, you're there purely for enjoyment.
Yep.
What is it that you feel like you're doing currently?
Currently trying to get by with the fake ID he has.
Give me a charisma and subterfuge roll.
One.
Either they don't care, or you did a good enough job that whatever you want, they'll give you. Your buddies that are actually of age paying with a card. For you, they're like, no, cash only.
Leave it a little bit of an extra shit, but just in case.
Yeah, you are served whatever it is that you feel like you want. Your buddies, they kind of drag you after you get your drink into the actual like music area. There's no like mosh pit or anything because people nowadays don't do it properly. So that's just coming from me. It's not coming from an actual point of reference. And they try to engage people around them, not necessarily anything in particular. Now, Brooke, you are there on a temporary job.
Mm-hmm.
How dedicated to actually doing the job are you?
Enough to get
Are
a
you there just
paycheck.
to kind of get paid? Okay. So while the music's going on, you are actually setting up like behind everything for the next couple of bands. It's got like a 3 drum set set up and all that. So in and out, in and out. Can I get both of you to give me a wits and awareness, please?
Or in a crit.
Three.
All right, so you get both of you can't help but notice about halfway through the set, which is actually pretty good. 3 very large individuals come walking. They're easily 6'2" and above, all 3 of them. They're not shaved head, but they're very short haircut with a very pronounced big red bushy beard. One could say that they actually kind of look like brothers. They take place at the bar, get their drinks, and just kind of hang out. They don't necessarily stand out, but they don't fully fit in. Something's odd about them. But after setup's done and after the set's done, what would you two like to do? Mark, you have been told that you are good for the next hour and a half.
Probably wander on the edges of the crowds for a little bit.
Looking for anything in particular?
Not hugely. Maybe see if, people drop some money or something.
Okay, we'll circle back to that. Mycel?
I'm going to be staying within the crowds, chat up anyone he finds interesting.
And what exactly does Mycel find interesting?
Intricate tattoos. Or
There are
duck books.
So there are quite a few people here with tattoos ranging from fairly simple to very, very detailed. Small tattoos, large tattoos, piercings, odd haircuts. So the list kind of goes on and on. And for the most part, people tell you where they got them, like what it is, what it means, what it blah blah, if it means anything. You get a couple. I just thought it was really cool, so I got it. And then you get a couple people that you can obviously tell they're 1,000% talking out of their rear end as far as like what it means.
Also entertain them.
Brooke, can I get a what's an investigation? Because I feel like that's an actual investigation, not just awareness.
One.
You find a $5 bill.
He gets so excited and probably goes get some chips.
And out of that $5, it costs $3.87.
Yep.
But it's an actual basket of chips. And actually, as you are ordering your food, Michael, you're going up for another round. And you overhear the conversation. Dante actually comes up to you. He's like, "Hey, you're part of the setup crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you like to make an extra $25?
Sure. What do I need to do?
I just need some stuff out of my car. If you can bring it to the office. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, I'll go do that.
It's the black one out. Should be unlocked. Just hit the latch on the back, and it's just a big bag.
Okay. And then Brooke will immediately go do that.
You open the trunk and pick the bag up, and it's heavier than it probably should be. I mean, it's just a little, like, 18-inch by, like, 12-inch bag. It's not very big. Just a small duffel. But it probably weighs 15.
She ain't getting paid a question.
Just straight to the office you go.
Yes.
So you get to the back door. And as you are entering, one of the very large gentlemen. What you got there?
I don't know.
For the Dante fella.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it from you.
I was supposed to go put in the office.
It's alright, I got it.
We'll hold on to it for a minute unless he tries to forcefully take it.
You want to do what's an insight?
Four.
He doesn't seem like you should have it. You just kind of get a weird vibe from him.
Take a step backward. Couple steps back.
Come on. Give me the bag. Assume you don't know what's in it.
I didn't look. I don't get paid to look. I just got paid to go put it in the office, and please let me go put it in the office.
Steps off his side. Careful who you do jobs for.
What?
Be careful who you do jobs for.
I'm already working for him. I didn't think it was anything bad. Can I just put it in the office, please?
Yeah.
She'll, like, hug the wall, trying to get around them.
And as you come in, Michael, you kind of see her skittishly walk past this guy and go up to the office and drop it in. I assume bolt out of there real fast. Nobody else seems to pay her any mind. You come back, you grab your chips, sit down, you eat them, I assume.
Yes.
And Michael, you are served your beverage. How fast you drink is kind of up to you, obviously.
Chug.
But that seems fitting. And then what do you do?
Go talk to Brooke.
Hi.
Those guys over there bothering you?
Not anymore.
Bit, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
I just want to make sure you're alright.
Yeah.
I'll be over there with my friends if you need anything.
Hey.
Before you can even walk away, the same guy comes up. So, what's your name? I don't think we got off to the right foot.
I didn't tell you my name, and I don't want to.
Why not?
Because I don't know you.
I'm Mac.
I still don't know you.
Kind of looks at you, Michael. Who are you?
Michael.
Mike.
We're friends, so I would appreciate it if you left her alone.
And he kind of looks at you. Oh, Mike, what do you know about Dante?
Who?
Dante, the tattoo artist. And Johnny.
Dante's a tattoo artist, and I don't know Johnny.
Johnny Blaze, the other artist that was up there.
Oh, he's also a tattoo artist.
Do you know anything more about him?
No.
Damn. Alright. Apologize. And he walks away, and the other two kind of staring at you two as well as one other person. The other person's honestly kind of pale. He's kind of tall, kind of skinny. Doesn't have any hair on the top of his head. Not sure if he has eyebrows.
Anything weird about that one?
He just looks really freaking weird. Like I said, he's super pale though. So.
Like unhealthily pale?
Might be a bit anemic.
Okay. And he's watching us or watching the other two?
He's being watched by the other two.
Kind of gonna stare at this weird thing.
And after about 2 or 3 minutes staring at that particular person, they stare back. And they don't blink.
It's kind of shrink down and go back to eating the chips.
But he does eventually come over. Can I help you?
No. I was just wondering what those guys were staring at you for.
Oh, well, they don't like me.
Okay.
They're my friends and their friends don't get along.
I don't want to get in the middle of anything.
It's fine. It shouldn't affect you at all. You're part of the stage crew, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Okay.
You work for him multiple times, or just the one?
This is my first time. I've done this work before, but not with him.
Curious. I've known Dante for a little bit now.
Oh.
He's not that bad. He's kind of dumb.
I heard through the people that he paid well, so I decided to work.
He does. We make sure that he pays well. Pays proper wages, that is.
Okay.
Part of the employment commission. Do you want to listen insight in?
Yes. 2.
Do you think he might be telling the truth?
Okay.
Doesn't look like he worked in the office building, but sure, maybe. And he sticks his hand out. Leonard, by the way, if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Like, tentatively takes her hand out. Brooke?
Dante comes walking over. Now, you ain't supposed to be here, man. Like, you creep people out. Get out of here. Kind of looks at him. You hush. No, you hush. Get out of here. Dante turns back. Broken. I apologize. He's unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Mutual friend, though, put me in contact with him.
Hey. in the office like you asked. There was a couple people really interested in it.
Who?
I'll turn and try and point them out.
They aren't there anymore.
Two really big guys, red beards.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out. Thanks. And Dante will walk away. Meanwhile, Michael, you have been out on the dance floor.
Nope.
The next couple bands are markedly better. One is nice, old-fashioned punk rock band. And then the next one is emo rock. Circa 2006. However, as you're at the absolute least being mildly amused, potentially even enjoying it, you find yourself separated from your friends. And one of the large red-bearded gentlemen are standing next to you yet again. It's hanging, isn't it?
Yeah, guys all look really weird.
No, it's just foreign.
And I'm pretty sure just randomly walking up to people and questioning them about a bunch of stuff is weird.
Oh, well, we just know Dante from way back. Him and Johnny. Wanted to know if you knew him. Friends of friends and such.
Okay, well, I don't know either of them.
You enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Feel like the best is yet to come. This is not bad though. Not as good as what we have back in Ireland, but you know.
What's your preferred taste?
Oh, good old bar song. You get the entire place singing along with you.
Yeah, that can be fun.
Then he actually kind of, you can hear him humming something, but you can't actually make it out. It's too loud in here. But he just kind of like stands there next to you for an uncomfortably long period of time. Before Blaze actually comes walking up to him. Pushes his way through the crowd. And Blaze isn't a small guy. Not tall, but he's considerably wide. He's like, hey, you gotta get out of here, man. Like, stop fucking with people. I'm really tall, dude. Hello, Johnny. And you can see his eyes just get real big. He's like, yeah, you get out of here. This ain't time or place. Get out of here. Kind of nod. Have a good night, Michael.
You too?
Johnny kind of see him just kind of like sneer at him. And Johnny kind of grabs you and did he ask you any questions or like try to? How weird was he being? Because I know he was being weird.
He was being really weird, asking me if I knew you and Dante.
That's why I don't deal with them anymore. I apologize, man. It was you and the one stagehand, the hired help. Tell you what, get you and your friends. We'll get her and we'll take you up the back.
Sure, okay.
That way, like, you ain't got to worry about people anymore. Any weird people come in, they bother you too much.
Thank you.
Not a problem. And then he kind of grabs your hand, grabs your other hand. You don't have a wristband. Wristband or anything. And he's like, even though you're not actually old enough to drink, we might be able to give you some strong juice.
Close enough.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that. And he actually hands you like a VIP pass and kind of disappears off into the crowd.
I'll grab his friends.
And Brooke, about 3 or 4 minutes later, Blaze comes up to you as well and says, hey, we're going to still pay you for the rest of the night, but you got the rest of the night. You can go upstairs.
Got a what?
You got the rest of the night off. Go ahead and head upstairs.
Okay.
You've had people bothering you tonight, yeah?
Yeah, it was kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. We want to apologize for that. You shouldn't have to deal with it. And this is our way of apologizing. And so we'll still pay you for tonight, but you got the rest of the night off. Just go up, hang out, take a load off, enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Got some kind of neat people up there. Some are kind of dicks, but whatever. There's always a couple in the crowd, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty used to dealing with that.
Yeah. Also, do you meet Hush?
I don't know who that is.
The really weird dude with the bald head?
Yes?
Dude's so friggin' weird, isn't he?
Yeah, like, really weird. He said he worked for the labor thing? I never met him when I was doing the papers, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's a private consultant.
I get why.
Yeah. Doesn't fit into the whole corporate America.
No. I mean, I don't either. Like, really ragged looking jeans, pretty worn down t-shirt. Got her backpack on.
Yeah, but at least you fit in here. He doesn't fit in here either.
That's true.
Also, food, drink, whatever you want, it's on us.
Dad, I will happily take you up on. I'm hungry tonight.
Yeah, you look like you're hungry.
Mm-hmm.
No offense. Head upstairs. We've got the good menu up there. It's not just chips and hot dogs.
Okay, I'm on my way. And she will go.
Yeah, you both make your way upstairs eventually. Maybe not right away, but eventually you do. Does Mycel grab his friends?
Yes.
Yeah. Mycel is joined by his friend. Brooke, you are make your way up there. When you get up there, it's kind of funny because this is all like the sponsors and stuff, and like friends of the sponsors, VIPs. There's you can see Brooke, the guy that was identified as Hush, is kind of sitting in a corner by himself, overlooking the stage. 1000%. Nobody's around him.
Giving him a wide berth.
Yeah. And then there's a couple other people up there that are a little bit more. They fit in a little bit more. A couple music producers, a couple local artists that you actually know. As well as a guy that doesn't necessarily fit fully in, but he doesn't stand out. He's got a sports jersey on, a hat, long pants. He looks like he's got spray paint on his hands. You can see he's like standing against the rail. Just definitely has a certain vibe going on, and he's enjoying it. And Mycel, you see the same. The weird bald guy off by himself. And then everybody else that has been described is also up there. Is there anything that either of you two want to do?
Food.
Food. What kind of food?
Pizza. If they have it.
Yes, they have.
Like 6 slices of pizza.
You get an entire large pizza by yourself.
There we go. Probably just plops down on the ground with it in her lap and going away.
Michael will find a spot somewhere off to the side with his friends, talk about how cool it is that they got invited up here.
Okay. And not too far away from Brooke, to be honest with you. See this relatively tiny girl sitting there just eating this giant ass pizza. It's easily like an actual 18-inch.
Eating her weight in pizza, pretty much.
Yeah.
Raven give a nod of approval and impression.
And they're not the only ones that give you the same moment. The dude that looks like he might have some spray paint on his hands kind of noticed you there and just, alright, shit. Then he goes back to being as immersed as he can be. Anything in particular that you want to do besides food,
just
talking?
Scanning the crowd, making sure there's no other weird people going to approach her up here.
It's an awareness, please.
I'm rolling 6 dice. You think I could get better than 1?
Thing. As you scan the crowd, your eyes just keep going back to the weird bald guy.
Probably keep watching around his area, but really trying hard to make it not obvious that she's staring at him.
Okay. So you try the best you can, but eventually he kind of notices you kind of staring at him and kind of that wave specifically.
Right back to the pizza.
And for those of you that are listening this audio only, it was just the finger wave, but like the wave finger wave, it was weird. And then Michael.
Well, trying to just socialize with his friends.
Okay. You are approached by a couple people. Nobody overly interesting. They kind of just ask who you are and who you're there with. One is a very short, I'm this person. They said we could come up here because people were causing problems. They leave you alone. Until spray paint guy finally comes over. He's like, so, who exactly was causing you guys problems? Because, yeah.
Weird guys from Ireland. He was like really obsessed with Johnny and Dante.
You mean those giant son of bitches?
Yeah, them.
I saw that. Would they gave off bad vibes. Okay. Tell you what. If you see him again, for whatever reason, and I know I'm probably the last person that actually can do something, but I can get a hold of people that can help you. Give me a call, and he actually hands you a card.
Thanks.
And you look at the card, and it's just this big DC, and it actually has his phone number on the back. Like I said, I personally can't do nothing because that's just not what I do. But something tells me that they ain't ones to wait for the cops to show up before they start messing with you. So I can get a hold of people. I can get a hold of people, get you there, get people there faster than the cops will get there.
Do your people charge a lot?
No, they pretty much do it for free. Seems like some of the people actually enjoy doing it. Some of the people, it's just a obligation to them. Something they got to do, even though they don't necessarily enjoy it.
Weird, but interesting.
Yes. It's all good. Either way. I know I got this one dude. Depending on, depending on where exactly in the city you are, depending on who I'm gonna call. Well, I got this one dude out west of here. His name's Wink. Got a bunch of people that can help you out. East, he's out east, out west. Warren got a couple people that can help you out.
And the
Then if actually you go kind of south of here, named Hawaii. What's up? You lose me, or
You cut out about halfway through the sentence.
okay? I was just saying, like, who all he's got, where, and he just assures you that he has people. Says if it's not too far away, he's either got this dude named Kamari. I'm sure either of them would be more than happy to help you out.
mm-hmm. We're in the Drugger's State area, so if that helps at all.
Oh yeah, I got a couple people over there. Yeah, if you ever run into any issues, just let me know. Be more than happy to send somebody your way.
Thanks.
You ever run into anything? You ever run into anything that seems like it's going to be more than just a police problem? You know how you run into people, you're just like, nah, this is going real bad. Just let me know. I know how it is. I know how it is for specifically college kids. I don't know if you're from around here. You don't look like it.
And thanks for the advice and help.
And then he actually slides over to Brooke. The same thing with you. You got a phone?
What?
You have a phone.
Yeah?
If you didn't have a phone, I'll give you one of those too. But here. If you run into anything, you need some help. The hell, you need a place to sleep, just let me know.
Hey.
I know you don't purposely dress like that without a reason.
Right.
How it is. I mean, I've been there.
It's been a weird day. There's been a lot of people coming up to me today.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna take up a whole lot of your time. Like I said, if you ever need some help, let me know. If you ever I don't feel like you just need to talk, I'm willing to listen. I ain't the best at doing it, but I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, I haven't been here very long.
Good news is starting to get a little bit warmer now, so
Yeah, it's been nice.
might be somewhere worth staying.
We'll see.
Also, actually, I might be able to get you a job too. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, I'm definitely
That
not
is,
going to
of
turn
course,
down the offer
depending on what
immediately.
you actually you do You do normal jobs, not
Yeah?
just cash only.
I don't really have my
Yeah, well,
stuff.
that's fine. I can work into get you something. Get you something permanent.
Be nice.
So just give me a call and we'll work on that.
Hey. Just kind of
But in
giving
the
him a
meantime-
weird look.
In the meantime, all y'all better get over here and actually enjoy. These people are actually not too bad. And now you actually hear, and they're on the softer side, but they're actually pretty damn good. He goes back over the railing. You kind of see him immediately get into the music and kind of not dance, but definitely bob with it.
He's bopping.
Yes.
Polish off the pizza and I guess follow.
Yeah. Now, does Michael also?
Yes.
Okay. Can I get both of you to give me another wits and awareness, please?
You.
4.
All right. So everybody's friends are back. The large red-haired peoples. And you can see that they are noticeably agitated. It would seem that either they just had an argument with someone, or something has made them mad.
Are they up here or down below?
They're down below. They're kind of sequestered off by themselves or by a wall. But you can clearly see them.
Brooke will kind of peer over and then back to DC. Are you friends with Dante?
Friends would be a little bit generous, but I know them.
Those people are the reason I got invited up here and they don't look too happy.
Yeah. You do well to just stay away from those three.
Yeah, I don't really want to be around them.
Yeah, they got anger issues.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
You know, it's just the whole Irish thing. Tend to be a little angry than everybody else, right?
I was a little worried that they were drunk, but yeah.
Nah, something tells me they ain't gonna be drinking.
Oh, they kind of backed
Nah, I
me
believe it.
into a wall-ish and started to try and take something from me, so I'm not really wanting to be around them. And she'll track them as she's talking.
What exactly were they trying to take me?
I don't know, Dante had me drop something off his office.
You told him that, right?
Hmm?
You told him that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I gotta go talk to him. He looks very worried as he goes to find Dante. 5-10 minutes. Blaze comes upstairs. Seems to just be relaxing. And Michael, all this time you are being fed a steady, albeit weak, line of drinks. So, but at least you're getting free drinks, right?
Nothing.
And they have brought you a basket of French fries that, whether or not you actually eat off of them, is completely up to you.
Yes.
And after a little bit, one of the people that are up here actually comes up to you as you are kind of enjoying the music. And again, the tone has changed to what could be best described as electronic hard rock. Got a little bit of an electronic sound, but it's not EDM, it's an actual electronic. But so, you go to school around here?
Yes. Georgia State.
Oh, that's great. What are you studying?
English literature.
When I was in school, and she looks like she's 21, mind you. When I was in school, I studied communications, personally. That was a while ago.
I thought about doing that, but I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, it's... You know, I wanted to, at one point in time, be a news anchor. It was just, I don't know. It was a funny thing that just never panned out for me. You know, I've never even been in like an actual studio.
No, that sucks.
Yeah. It could be worse than that. I could be in a studio every day of my life instead of doing what I'm normally doing.
What are you doing now?
Whatever I want. It's wonderful. I have all the time in the world to do whatever it is that I want to do. My name's Lucy. What's yours?
Michael. I'll first handshake.
And she'll adamantly, energetically shake your hand. My friends call me Lucy Fur, actually, because they say I'm hell on wheels. But Ortega doesn't know what she doesn't know, and the rest of them are just sticks in the mud. I like to have fun now. We should go dance.
Okay.
And she'll actually take you by the hand and go back downstairs. Will you actually willingly join her?
Yes.
And she's not unattractive. She's not like the most attractive person in the world, but she's not unattractive by any means. Terrible dancer, though. God awful dancer.
It's fine. Michael's probably a little tipsy right now.
Yeah. Now, Michael, you are going to take a 1-die penalty. Brooke, you are not. Another what's an awareness, please.
Zero.
That's good.
5.
That's actually really good. Seems fitting. Inexplicably and out of nowhere, Brooke, the entire light level of the venue drops about 3 or 4 levels. Not just 1 or 2 that's customary for a different style of music, but this 3 or 4. And the worst part is it's pop rock that comes on next. So it definitely doesn't match the vibe. And as you're kind of looking around the stage, you swear that you see 2 little red beady eyes somewhere in the back that are just kind of pacing back and forth.
Where in relation to her?
In the back of the stage. You can see it through the stage props, but it's not a constant thing.
She's gonna kind of look around and make sure she's not seeing things, and then just kind of lean forward and watch it.
And as you're doing that, you're kind of zoning in a little bit more. And then a still off-putting but familiar voice. You see them too, don't you? Promise you, I'm not the most unsettling thing in here anymore.
Sure.
You don't want to know what those are. It would be best if you didn't investigate them. I would say leave, but that's no better.
What does that mean?
This is probably the safest place that you can be right now.
Hey, what does that mean?
Hang tight. Trust me.
It's just grip the railing.
He will disappear, leaving Brooke alone.
As in walk away or something else?
No, as in walk away.
Okay.
But very quickly, expeditiously. All the while, Michael, you are downstairs dancing with Lucy. She has 2 left feet, you have 2 right feet. It's a match made in heaven. Not really. It's very clumsy and half drunk at this point. And out of nowhere, the music kind of stops and Dante gets on. He's like, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We're going to have to actually stop the music here for a little bit to try to fix the lighting situation. Just stand by and we'll be with you guys in just a sec. And the house surround sound starts just blaring this very, very fitting, as it seems, death metal. As you see a couple people, Dante being one of them, as does Blaze head backstage. Then you see the three bearded gentlemen also head backstage. I need to know what both of you do in the next, with your next 5 minutes.
She was told to hang tight, so she is not really gonna be moving a whole lot. And just kind of skim the crowds and peek back at the figure now and then.
Talk with Lucy about how weird tonight is with the technical difficulties and the bearded men.
Just like, oh, yeah. Down. You like dogs?
Yeah.
Well, you might actually like them then. Yeah, the technical difficulties, that one's weird. I don't think they would do that. And I know I'm not doing that. I can't do it.
Okay.
Tomas can though. Tomas is good at stuff like that. He's weird. Then Ortega, I don't know, she's real bad with technology. She just breaks everything when she touches it. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go and get something to drink. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll be back upstairs if you want to chat some more.
Yeah. I might go back up there. I might not. I don't know yet. She dances away, sort of. It's real weird. It's even weirder than she has been. And Michael, you head back upstairs.
Yes.
You find a very tense Brooke, potentially still death gripping the railing.
Yeah.
We'll check on her. You okay?
Yeah. Things are getting real weird.
Definitely.
Real weird. Did you need something?
I was wondering if you did, because you're really trying
No,
to
one of
fight
the
that
weird
around.
one of the weird guys came and talked to me again. Not the really big ones, the bald one. The creepy one.
I'm gonna chase him off next time he comes around.
And maybe?
I'll be nearby. I'll keep watch.
Yeah. I might get a little bit closer to you and your group of friends, so it's okay.
Yeah, okay with that.
And she will edge closer. Won't join them, but be close.
And after a couple minutes, there's a little thud and a bang, and one of the large amplifiers falls over. Everybody kind of turns, and you see on top of the amplifier, Dante's kind of sprawled out. And he's like, everything's good? We just... Yeah. And he stands back up, goes through the curtain. And then you can hear some more commotion. then some more, and then some more. And then stepping through the curtain is this very creepy, very old-timey dressed 9 or 10-year-old girl. She grabs the microphone. Hi, everyone. I want to play a game with you. And I need everyone to give me a stamina and composure roll, please.
Not good. Ew.
One.
So what happens now is almost as if the air gets sucked out of both of your lungs. Very cold panic kind of goes down your spine, and you can't breathe. Not like you physically can't breathe. Much like you're both having a very bad anxiety attack. She's like, we're going to play Simon Says. Simon Says, Blaze, come here. And you can see Blaze, he's very bloody at this point. Crawling out the stage. You also see Dante hobbling his way through the curtain. He's like, now Dante, I didn't say Simon Says. You go into timeout. And he just immediately falls to his knees. Simon Says, everybody watch me. And
Watch.
yeah, your eyes are kind of drawn there. Most everybody's is. You can see her grab him by the back of the shirt. Looks like she bites him. Bites his neck, throat, chest area. And holds him there for a couple seconds. Now Simon Says, Blaze, you don't get to die yet. And she takes a pen out of her pocket and stabs it through her hand. She starts bleeding this really dark black. And she drips it into his mouth. Now, what all of you just saw is how a vampire is made. Remember that, okay? Who wants to be next? Does anybody want to be next? Kind of sits there, and from the back, you hear this kind of low growl roar as the curtains are just ripped from the ceiling. A rather large, looks like something out of Harry Potter, specifically Sirius Black, kind of jumps on top of her. And she's like, now, I didn't say Simon Says, and she kind of grabs him, throws him on the floor. There's this sickening thud, kind of a crack. He's like, you probably taste better too. Picks picks this thing up. Then begins to drink from him as well. Now, she doesn't have near the willpower that Katrina does. So, Faye, what happens when vampires drink from werewolves?
Their frenzy pools go down by 2 or 3 until the blood leaves their system.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, the difficulty increases to pass it by 2 or 3.
Yep. And you also have to check for frenzy, right?
Not when you drink, but frenzying is easier.
However, when you get hit, technically speaking, you're supposed to check frenzy.
Well, yeah, anything that irritates you, anything that makes you angry, anything that shames you, like, there's a lot that could trigger the beast.
So, being attacked by something when she said don't would anger. She doesn't have enough willpower to resist it. So she gets about halfway through and you just see her start ripping into this thing. She kind of turns and just like, now. Simon says run.
We run and
She starts to take off into the crowd. And as you two go to run, this bald gentleman comes out of nowhere and grabs both of you and says, we're not going to run. We're going to sit right here and we're going to hide.
Okay.
Everything will be okay. You just have to trust me.
anything about me right there, free now.
Oh, I promise you. The situation will handle itself one way or another. And all the while, you can hear commotion from downstairs. You can hear more growling. You can hear obvious signs of a fight. He kind of grabs both of you and shoves you under a table. And he sits down on the other end of the table, or on the as you come out of it. Now, everything that she said so far is technically true. That is the worst of the worst that you can find without it just being massive destruction. At the end of the night, you won't remember anything that you saw tonight.
I don't know how much booze will fix that.
No. It's not alcohol. I would do it now, but the shock of re-seeing it again would probably cause more harm than good.
I won't say anything, I promise. I just want to leave, please.
You've already seen it. And now I can't keep you from unseeing it right now. Once we're in a safe place, which I've already called for a ride out of here, we will remedy any lasting issues that you two may have. Understand?
No,
Think so?
I'm not gonna ask questions, I promise.
You're right, you won't. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now to keep you safe alive. Do not engage her. Do not engage the large dog creatures. Follow me. Those are the 3 objectives. Do you understand those?
Yep.
Yes.
And he moves away from the end of the table. Now, downstairs out the back. Not the front, but the back.
Okay.
Hey, isn't that where they're fighting though?
Yes.
I want to die.
We'll try not to. Now, can I please get both of you to roll me dexterity or composure and stealth?
One, this character is not built for this.
No, I know.
3.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna willpower this one. 2! Yay!
So as you come down the stairs, you are met probably the most horrific scene you've ever seen. I need resolve and composure rolls from both of you. You need to roll at least a 2 or take 1 willpower damage.
I got 2.
Only 1.
Okay. So, Michael, you will take 1 willpower damage. But if this wasn't going to be put on a public forum, I would actually describe the scene. However, it's on a public forum that we might get flagged for terms of service and content if I actually go into depth. But a lot of blood, multiple body parts, and a little girl that is literally dripping red right now. However, she is outstretching these weird black tendrils from beneath her and dragging people into her. And they're basically just getting ripped in half, one by one. The front seems to be secured, as nobody can get out in front. And by luck or by skill, doesn't matter which, you seem to sneak out the back. And once out back, you are in a alleyway that, while it's not as bad, it's still pretty bad back here. The guards, the henchmen, the whatever you want to call them, the workers that were back, are in multiple pieces. The cars that are there are overturned. And Hush turns to both of you and says, so, we're going to go down to the end here, we're going to make it to the street, and then we're going to go to the corner. Once there, we're going to wait for a white SUV and give you the license plate number. You two are going to get in. My boss is going to deal with you properly. You will survive the night. I apologize for what you have seen.
Thank you.
Let me quickly escort you down. And I need like one more wits and words.
Nothing.
3, and I could re-roll. Okay.
So as you were making it to the end of the alleyway, coming out of the main street, for whatever reason, both of you kind of look up. And you see a figure that has a rough outline of place, and it's going up a fire escape. And gets to the corner and he jumps clear across the entire alleyway. And disappears off in take a left, you make it to the quarter. And Hush stands there for a minute. Not a word to anyone about any of this. Understand?
Not at all.
Yes.
Good. Here's your ride. He walks away. And the door opens up. And it's a nice white opulent interior. The seats are lined with fresh leather. You can actually smell it. The person inside is long, almost white hair, honestly. Look at you. Join me. We have much to discuss.
Michael again, but I'll take his shoes off first.
And Brooke will get in and clearly trying to not have a panic attack.
Child, it's quite alright. You are safe now.
I don't think anything about tonight's okay.
You are in the hands of the serpents.
It doesn't sound good.
No, I promise you, this is the safest you have been in many nights. Now, what I need you to do is, and then the next thing that you know, you are in a hotel room, separate hotel room. You remember each other, you remember you went to a show, you remember that there was an incident, but you don't remember exactly what the incident was. You remember meeting DC, you remember meeting the weird bald guy, you remember meeting Dante. You remember you have the business card for DC. And then on your pillows, there's an all white with gold lettering card that just has a serpent inside a sun. It's got a really weird number. It's like +52851654. So definitely not a US phone number. With a note that just says, if you ever wish to come into the light,
Oh no, did I join a cult?
Must be from another one of your college kids.
And as you look out the window, it's early morning. Sun is out, normal traffic. We're downtown. Honestly, not too far from the college, not too far from where Mycel actually stays. Brooke, you have roughly $10,000 stuffed in a coat pocket. Mycel, you have much the same.
Not going to ask any questions.
Yep, nope. She's gonna be freaking out, but not really gonna question where it came from.
After you step out into the hallway, fluorescent buzz. Off-putting, but not unwelcome. You remember that there's a certain panic that you had, but you truly cannot remember what happened last night. You make your way to the elevator, make your way downstairs, past the receptionist, and as you pass them, may the light be with you.
And also with you.
You too? Have a good day?
Step out. And the sign on the front of the building, which is just wide enough to be the room that you stayed in, plus the hallway, says Montgomery Boarding House. And you go about your merry ways, doing whatever it is that you actually do. I'm not sure what you actually do.
A bus ride out of this town.
You do check your phones, and it is, sure enough, the day after. Do either of you check the news?
No.
No.
Yeah. Gets the bus ride out of Atlanta almost immediately.
Yes.
What does Mycel do?
Head back to his dorm and find a hiding spot for that money.
Which I'm sure there's not many good ones, to be honest.
Probably not, but
That's what you do. You find a hiding spot for your money. Does Brooke have a specific place that she wants to go?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Charleston has nothing going on. The hell happens there?
Right?
Maybe buy herself
Yeah.
a new name while she's out and about.
Yeah. You go there. And that is where we're going to leave our mortals, and probably the worst night that they're ever going to have.
Maybe.
At least the worst night while they're alive. So, gonna go into. I know it's super early, but I also won't be able to stretch this for super long. So we want to first and foremost say everybody that is with us on Twitch, that has joined us on Twitch, thank you very much. Anybody that's finding us anywhere else, thank you. You should follow, like, subscribe, comment, share. I think that's all the things that you do.
Yes.
You should do all of that stuff. So all of the stuff. You can find a Linktree link that has links to everywhere else, to everything else that we have.
You can also type well, if you're live, you can type ! Discord to get our chat, which I will do now, and it'll appear on screen.
There somewhere. So yeah, and you should join our Discord as well. We enjoy people to join. And we actually do enjoy talking to people. So, if you haven't already done it, do that. And then let's see here. We have Patreon, which if that's something that you feel like you want to do and you can do, then that would be wonderful. If it's not something you feel like you can do or want to do, then it's fine too. Just tell other people. That's the only thing we ask. Bring your friends.
Yes.
The Dice Legion link does not. Well, it works, but the store's not up. So, still, they're doing some maintenance on their end, so it works. So yeah, join us on Tuesdays and Sundays for something. Can't guarantee exactly what it's going to be every single time. If you want to see Faye run a game, Tuesday would be the day to come here.
Yes.
Then if you want to see me run a game, it's Tuesday or Sunday. And then if you want to see Buttons run a game, it'll be Sunday. This time it'll be Thursday, though.
We've had some bad luck with Buttons games.
Yeah. But it's okay, because we work around them. And we work through them.
And we do things like this.
Yeah. So, yeah. You should join us again. And make sure that you have the notifications put on and you pay attention to them.
Kraken.
Yeah, Kraken. But it's okay because we still enjoy you being. So yeah, do all that. We will go into post-games talks here in just a second. But if you want to leave us now, I don't think we're going to really run into any spoilers that we aren't already.
The whole thing was a spoiler.
Yeah, this whole thing was a spoiler. Any spoilers that may come up, you should have already put two and two together. So yeah. Whenever we're ready, post-game talk.
Hey, we're there.
So, comments and concerns, because I know this question.
So many concerns. All of the concerns.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The Blaze is a Hikata now.
Sort of.
Cappadocian.
No. So, did we figure out what the beard guys were?
Werewolves?
Yep.
And they knew him.
Yeah. And he specifically said he doesn't deal with them anymore. So that's fun.
Mm-hmm. All of the concerns. That's an abomination.
I'm sure it's fun.
Mm-hmm, sure. Oh boy.
This was the first official time that Janina actually did a full-out attack on something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
Sure. Sure.
Anything else?
So there's more serpents in the city somewhere.
Montgomery boarding house.
Close to this college, which is Barney's territory.
College is actually Johnny's territory.
Hmm.
But that boarding house is not actually a real place, by the way. However, if you look at exactly where that boarding house would be on a map, it would be at the four-corner intersection.
Oh, interesting. Hmm.
Like dead square on it.
Wow. That seems awfully convenient that it converges on a building.
Yeah.
The hell was Carissa planning there?
Maybe it was oh, this is convenient for us.
Well, yeah, it's just really odd that Carissa's laid out territories converge on a building.
Or it could have just been an oversight on her part. Going off of old maps and such.
That's fair. I mean, she wasn't the brightest. That's probably what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Oh boy. And this was Banu night?
Same night that Tori and the gang met Banu.
How did Barney not hear about this?
Because the serpents were taking care of it.
I guess, but that's still really weird that Barney didn't hear about it.
You'll see what comes out in the media.
Man. I wish we looked, but my character would have absolutely noped out.
Yep.
My favorite college student was 50-50, so I just rolled a die.
I took the destitute flaw. My character was a homeless person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Thank
when
you.
I saw them, it was right.
Still. Likes the hoodie.
When I saw that, I kind of laughed a little bit. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this. It was a little bit different.
Yes, it was really fun to see a mortal's point of view, actually.
Yeah, especially when shit happened,
Mm-hmm.
and you just gotta deal with it.
It would be interesting to see more little flashpoints like this.
Yeah. For those of you that haven't put two and two together, this is going to be the next little bit for the actual run game. Dealing with the fallout from this.
Oh boy. Tori is not going to be thrilled about this.
Yeah, that's a
Where it happened? Where? Whose domain?
technically speaking, it was John's.
Okay.
but it was very, very, very far south in Johnny's.
I'm just making sure. Tori's had a streak of bad things happen in her domain, so...
Yeah, no, it's not yours this time.
Good. Good.
Any other comments or concerns?
Is Dante gone or just in a pit?
You'll see. I promise you'll see.
Can we just play Life in Blood Atlanta Tuesday instead of Detroit? I need to see what happens.
No.
Why not?
You gotta give people enough time to actually see this. AKA, Buttons has to get internet back. People watch it.
Buttons will watch it tomorrow. You know that.
Yeah. But again, we have to make sure Buttons has internet.
I am so worried about what's gonna happen.
Sure, it's fine.
Sure. Also, what made our characters so special? I mean, obviously because we are playing them, but like, why did Hush grab them?
Because Hush had already interacted with them. And they were the odd ones out up top. Why not? Let's see what happens.
Panic. Panic is what happens.
That and Hush tried to get a hold of a couple other people before got a hold of you two, but they noped.
That's fair.
They noped so hard.
So they eat themselves off the top.
Not quite that hard, but close. Now, questions, because yes, I know there's questions. Also, if the chat has anything that they'd like to ask, now would be a great time for them.
I assume the mind wipe thing that's just under tabula rasa is what was used.
Forgetful Mind.
Yes,
actually.
that one.
It's versatile enough to be able to actually wipe everything.
Will the serpents be tracking our characters?
Maybe.
So yes.
Maybe.
I kind of had a plan for mine if she survived the night.
Yeah. Maybe a certain other character. Maybe. That's what I assume was why you're having Louis Charleston.
Yeah. Surprised this might be my next character? God, I don't know. Because we're not going to hear anything about Dante. We're not going to hear anything about Blaze. Like, you're not going to answer anything about from those two. How are our characters finding out about this?
Oh, when you wake up the following. the news will say something about the venue, and then the following day, you'll get the truth about it. So that's how that's gonna work.
Is this gonna be a Baron meeting?
Be a Baron meeting, but it'll be a meeting.
With who?
A leader, but not a Baron. There's some internal politics that has to go on. That Tori's also going to have to directly deal with because internal politics.
That doesn't tell me much.
It should tell you. It should tell you everything you need to know. Steven's best friend.
The government.
That lives in the woods.
Oh, this is gonna be the Gangrel shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I wasn't expecting it here.
Yeah. Because 3 things happen. First and foremost, why were you harboring a werewolf? Secondly, what the hell, man? And third, you tried to cover it up. From everyone, not just them, but everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dante there's gonna be some problems.
Is the coterie gonna come to this, or is this like just a Gangrel thing?
It will be primarily a Gangrel thing, however, the coterie is invited.
Okay.
So if Tori wants them to come, they will.
God, she does not want to have to deal with them. The Gangrel, that is.
And the coterie.
I mean, that's kind of a given at this point. But she'd actually rather deal with the coterie, Desi included, than the Gangrel.
Yeah.
This will be interesting. Where are we meeting?
You will find out. It is going to be funny.
Are we meeting in the middle of the woods?
No.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I am very excited and very worried about our next game.
It's fine.
When you say things like that, it doesn't make me feel fine. It makes me feel concerned.
Yes, Skeletor.
Sorry, concern.
Yeah. Any other comments, clarities, questions, concerns?
Not that I can think of this second.
Anything from chat?
Don't think I have anything either.
So, with that, I am good to call it here. If you two are.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for listening to our random ramblings, both before and after. I know this one was a little bit short. Hopefully, you can actually fully understand to exactly why, because it's hard with just two people.
Yeah.
So, catch us Tuesday, actually.
For my game.
Yes. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there.
It'll be interesting. You'll meet some people.
Yeah. People.
So,
in the meantime, I know we talked about it a little bit beforehand. I'm going to touch on it again. With the rashes, well, the cold snap coming through most of the U.S. and I think most of North America, yes. Please stay safe. Staying warm isn't necessarily fully an option, just stay safe. And we will see you next time.
thanks for joining us, guys. Continue to join us and have a good one.